Being able to overcome your environment. Some people are dependent on their outer circumstances to make them happy. When they don't meet their desires, they become unhappy. The mind can overcome this. Ever meet someone who is down on a rainy day, feels better when it's sunny? Ever meet someone who lives in a bad neighborhood and is angry because of it? Or someone who lives in a rich neighborhood and lauds that fact happily to all their acquaintances? People who get frustrated standing in line? People who get annoyed because they have to go shopping or to the mall? This is matter over mind when actually the opposite is true. Your perception of your circumstances causes you to think negative thoughts. You don't like standing in line, you don't like going to the mall, and perhaps it's something you have to do, but do you have to make it a negative experience? My cat, Merlin, is mad at me. He won't rub noses today. Why? Because I have been cutting down on feeding him. Merlin is a terrible overeater and I first gave into it because I thought he had worms. I treated him and his appetite went back to normal, eating a few times a day. But since then, he's been begging for food constantly, always underfoot when I'm in the kitchen. People comment on how fat he's getting and I see they're right. Merlin doesn't have the ability to futurize, but I do. I want Merlin to remain mobile. He's a hunter, still hunts mice, and we saw him chasing a groundhog a while ago, fights with other cats and does all the things that are normal for a male cat. This is normal for an animal, so I allow him out of the house. What's not normal for him is to be so fat he can't move, chase, fight or climb trees. Human beings have a wonderful ability, we can think. Merlin thinks too, but because he's a cat and lives in the moment only, he can't see the consequences of his out of balance behavior now. I want this video to get one message to you: your ability to think is your highest asset, because the universe is mental. It is based upon thought. Your intuition is the thought of your higher aspects being downloaded to you in the lower planes. It's still thought. Ivo, being wise is a matter of making good choices. Often good choices come from experience. They come from learning through having made bad choices. On earth, it is unfortunate that you do not live so long because you do not have the ability to benefit from the good choices you have made. You also do not remember past lives so readily, so you do not benefit from learning in those lives as well. Me, aha. A light bulb just snapped on. Ivo, yes, you have had past lives where you have awaited an ascension event, such as your past life as Anara in Atlantis. You also ascended through being a vegan. In your lifetime as Elora, you learned to fear draconians and reptilians. We were not high-dimensional Lyrans at that time, we were of lower frequency, however still galactic then. In a subsequent life as Vegans, you experienced the loss of me at the hands of the reptilians. Your name was Karina. I was Darek. You have worked through subsequent lives to overcome your fear of them, and now as an Earthling, you have stood toe-to-toe with them to take them to battle. You have the wisdom acquired through these past lives to help you with your battles with the dark. However, now you battle them on a lower mental level. You have done so all your life, and we teach others your findings. You have made a relevant point, my love, and that is the mind is always the strongest asset. The physical is simply the result of what collective minds have created. So to stand in the grocery store and be annoyed can simply be you expressing a preference. You would prefer not to be there, you would prefer the cashier hurry up, or perhaps you are taking on the annoyed energy of others who have stood in line and already left, or of those who are in line around you now. Understanding what you find annoying is the first task. If you are annoyed but it is out of character for you, it may not be out of character for someone close to you. You can always change your mind. Often by changing your focus. Your psychologists say to focus on something beautiful or funny or something else to distract your mind from your present circumstances. This is a good idea. When out doing chores, focus on the beautiful flower gardens, lovely floral trees, children playing with their friends or their pets, or focus on the beautiful autumn colors. Recall these memories when you are in stressful or annoying circumstances and you will find your physiology changing immediately. No negative thought is worth entertaining. Not one. Many of you do not use your minds well, and that is because of the mind control that seeks to exploit and to control you constantly. This is your battle with the dark. Me, how can we further use our minds to become more powerful, Ivo? Ivo, it is a question of whether you can deal with circumstances or not, at times. Sometimes the stress is too much, and then you must call in higher minds to assist you. Releasing your situation and surrendering it to your higher aspects, so that they can deal with it. Calling in the assistance of angels and guides. This will automatically raise your vibration from the one you are currently suffering at. As for using your mind properly, you must understand that you have control over everything. Archangel Michael's Angel Warrior Group is an example of that. Sending loving, calming energies to the Middle East this week, for example, will increase positive frequencies in that area. Yes, they are warring again, but many light workers are using their energies to create different circumstances on the planets. The light worker is a connection between their home star and Earth specifically, and the energies of heaven and Earth generally. Our star is Vega, and Sheran brings the energies of this star to bear on planet Earth. You realize there are not that many Vegans on Earth right now. There are more Pleiadian star seeds than there are Vegan and Lyran star seeds. That is because, generally, the Lyrans and Vegans are a more advanced race, and the Pleiadians not as advanced. Your people can utilize the energies of the next level of their ascension more readily than they can the energies of the Vegans and the Lyrans, who are higher in frequency. Me, oh, I get it. Ivo, so there are many Pleiadian light workers and star seeds upon planet Earth now because they are the next step in Earth's ascension. Their energies are most sought after as a subspecies. But there are energies coming to Earth from all constellations for the sake of rebalancing Earth into the universe, because in the universe, all is one, so all energies are shared. Earth had been cut off for so long and the predominant energies were negative in nature. How else would one use their mind? To change the weather. Sheran uses her mind to rid her city of chemtrails and to keep the sky clean and sunny. You can use your mind to create intention. And she uses her mind that way. There are more ways to aid the Earth and those upon it. You can send energies to a group of animals, a certain region of the planet. You can use your energies to heal Yucat as Sheran does. You can calm the weather or bring on rain. You can send positive energies to the G8 and G20 summit meetings. You need not riot outside. You can have more influence on these meetings by sending energies. You can influence anything upon the planet that you like. You can send your energies elsewhere as well, however, they are not in need of your energy as much as Earth is. It all begins with intention. The intention to heal. When your mind is negative, it is because you have given your power away, because your true power is in being calm. Me, thank you Ivo. Ivo, my love, you are most welcome. A reminder to all to use your minds for the best for yourself and all others.